Have you ever watched an event, movie, or television show and thought to yourself, if it was me, I would have done X or Y? Well, this is my Monday morning quarterbacking turned into action. Welcome to DeadSet Anime. Today, I want to talk about DeadSet, the flagship character in the Primarch universe. DeadSet is identified by a burnt orange and dark gray skin-tight suit. He also dons a helmet with signature orbs on either side of the head, yellow glowing eye lenses, and ram's horns around the brow and cheek. He carries a sawed-off shotgun on his right thigh and has two artifact curved daggers mounted on his back. His abilities include preternatural strength, agility and senses, hyper healing and direct sunlight, long life with a possible immortality, sun sight, limited prescience, astral projection, sun phasing, light shaping, light casting, and soul communion. His hyper healing ability requires direct sunlight. However, during night operations, he uses other tools to supplement and sometimes amplify his sun-based abilities. Sun sight gives DeadSet the ability to see anywhere that sunlight is currently shining within the scope of his perception. This trait goes along with his ability to project his consciousness. He can project his consciousness in the absence of sunlight, but he does so at great risk from those who are able to detect him. Also with sunsight, DeadSet can witness events and personal activities that took place under the light of day. As the day ends and night fills the sky, so too does his ability to use sunsight. This also relates to his use of limited prescience. By observing what was and what is taking place in the light, he can reasonably predict what will be, and thus act on the information. Light shaping and light casting is DeadSet's ability to shape light into spiritual or ethereal objects. He often shapes light into thrown weapons or barriers when defending against spiritual or ethereal attacks. DeadSet's sun phase ability allows him to phase into sunlight and turn completely invisible. The drawback, however, is that he must be either naked or wearing material that acts in conjunction with his abilities. Soul Communion is DeadSet's most interesting ability. Every Primarch communes with one or more of the many sun deities that live within the system star. They are able to do so because part of the spirit dwells within them. The spirit within DeadSet is often passive, but never dormant. If, however, DeadSet is not unconscious or near death, the sun spirit within him can take direct control of his body and continue the fight or engage in flight. This is not a pleasant experience for DeadSet, as he is greatly disoriented afterwards and his energy levels will be very low, given that the sun trance drains a great deal of his stored soul power. This ability is reflexive like breathing and can take place outside of combat situations. If DeadSet is incapacitated and does not have the ability to acquire sustenance, the sun spirit has been known to take over to hunt, kill, and eat just to keep the body alive. As such, it is impossible for DeadSet to commit suicide.